Okay, well, how many of the characters in your novels are drawn from people in your real life?
No, I would say really not many. If there are, they would be more incidental characters.
Okay.
There might be relationships, I mean, particularly in my earlier books, there would be two quite strong central women, and they would be best friends or sisters or cousins, and that was definitely me and my best friend. And some of it would be me, some of it would be, we change characters within the book. And definitely I was able to draw on our relationship for those books. But I don't write that kind of book anymore. I've kind of moved on to different
sort of
theme.
So you would say most of your characters are imagined up, you create them, they create themselves as you go along?
Oh, certainly create themselves. Very
that
much in
must
charge.
be quite an experience.
Yeah, well, that is probably the most exhilarating experience of all, is when the character really takes hold of me and shows me who he or she is, and this is what they're going to do, and it's almost like I can sit back and go along for the ride. They know how they're going to handle it, and because I can get it really wrong sometimes. I can I have two books, No Child of Mine and Don't Let Me Go, which they're a pair, and I was probably halfway through the first one before I realized that I just was not getting on with this central character. I knew the story was right, but I just wasn't getting on with her. And I realized, it's almost as if she said to me, but I don't look like that. You've just got to change the way I look and get me right, and I'll start behaving. And it was absolutely true. I sort of made her several inches shorter, a little bit younger, quite elfin looking. And suddenly she became who she really and who she now is in the book.
That's amazing.
And off I went.
Now, some authors say that the characters stick with them for quite a long time after. Does that happen with you, or do you let them go once the book is finished?
They will stay only for a day or two, really, not for that long. Mainly because of doing 2 books a year, I'm already moving on to the next and having to think about who the next characters are. And I always say it's a bit like pulling in at a station. It's like I'm a train and there are the characters there, so I pull in, put them all on board, and off we go on this journey. And you've got to hope you got them all, because I have been in a situation where I've left the main character on the platform. And I've had to go back. But so it's quite an exciting process when it's going well.